Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Ale LaForce reporting for us. Pass to Poirier. Here's Smits. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Courtney. Off with the layup. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Dozier. And Ward pulls it down. To the paint. Tipped. On the break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
The first one falls. He does not get the second one. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Fournier. He shoots it. Here's the Zinkov. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Joseph. Pass to Ward. Back to Joseph. Right side Fournier. The shot. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Takes a 3, and that one's good. Joseph.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Poirier. The rebound by Hall.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
Ward's shot is good.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Pass to Poirier. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
They set a pick. Here's the Zinkov. Back to Joseph. Just 5 to shoot. To the left wing. Fournier for 3. Knocks down the triple. Fournier's got 5.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Dozier. Got a hand on it. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. It's a 9-point spread. Here's Joseph. Here's the pick. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Fires for 3. Fournier with a rebound. Down low. Takes a 13-footer. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And the basket by Poirier.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
There's the steal. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim. Goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
The home team calls timeout. Here's Ntilikina. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Here's Vezenkov. 5 to shoot. It's tipped. And they get it back.
The officials were right on top of that one.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Larkin, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Pass to Courtney. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. So he gets them both. Here's Ntilikina. Wing shot on the way. Papagiannis grabs a miss.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Swider. Shot clock at 6. Nice move. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Courtney, and he lays it up and in. Here's Ntilikina, yet to see a basket. Pass to Fournier. The three is up. The rebound by Swider. Here's Larkin. Here's Papagiannis. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Ntilikina. There's 48 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Peters. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You have to stay connected with him out there or he will roast you.
Here's Ntilikina. Over to the wing. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Larkin. Pass to Papagiannis. Takes the three. The shot off that time. Here's Ntilikina. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 5. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
Here's Ward. 6 on the shot clock. Rips it home off a terrific move.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Larkin. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Misses from short range.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
On the take. Ward. Papagiannis grabs a miss.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his 3rd before the half ends.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. There's the screen. Here's Ntilikina. Yep, count it.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Papagiannis. Off target with the 3. An opportunity to pad the lead.
And B.A., if they can push it into double digits, that's tough to overcome.
Jones grabs the board.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss. It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
The home team calls timeout. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Lloyd. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Morris deciding where to go with it. Here's Dorsey. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. 4 on the clock. Morris can't hit.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Pass to Larkin. And he drives in. Now Jones. And he buries his first look.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Now here's Morris. He's scoreless. Here's Vezinkov from outside the arc. That shot off. Pass to Lloyd. Oh, deflected. Here's Jones. The rebound by Vezinkov. Here's Papanikolaou. Inside. And the dunk by Jones.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here's Larkin. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one's on Monte Morris.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the first one at the line is good.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter. They found their rhythm at the free throw line this quarter, trying hard to make up ground.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
On the wing, Jones. Counted.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Morris outside. Up and in on the layup.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Here's Larkin, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Pass to Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Here's Vezinkov, all alone. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Vezinkov's got 5 points. Here's Larkin. Pass to Jones. Pulls it. Larkin no good.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Here's Dorsey. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist. Dorsey's got his first points in this one.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
The home team calls timeout. Out to the right wing. Pass to Smits. Here's Dozier. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 6. Deflected. Morris for 3. Nails it from 3.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now here's Morris. Here's Vezinkov. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
There's 53 seconds left in the second.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
3-pointer off the mark. With the teardrop. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Launches it, knocks it down from distance. Vezinkov's got 7 now in this quarter. Nice move. Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the first half now in the books. They lead by 14. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Pass to Dorsey. Here's the 3. Poirier with the rebound. Here's Smith. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Smith has gotten his first bucket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And the shot goes down. Pass to Poirier. Over to the left wing. Here he goes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he makes the first. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel at any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
Here's Joseph. Sinks the tray. Joseph has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Pass to Courtney. 6 to shoot. That one's off. Still out of sync.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Hits both from the stripe. So it's the home team now. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Joseph. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Papanikolaou. Deflects the pass. In transition, here they come. Finished off the break. Courtney's got his second basket of the night.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Brian, back to you.
That's saying something. All right, thank you, Allie. Poirier laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Poirier's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Here's Joseph. Free throw line jumper. And he gets the jumper to drop. Joseph has got 7 points for the quarter.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security's everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. That one goes. Count it. 10 points for him.
Textbook pass to exploit the fast break. Gets it out ahead for the easy bucket.
Pass to Dorsey. Lets it fly. And it's Dozier with the rebound.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Courtney. No good on the triple. Here's Joseph. 10 points for him. Pass to Dorsey. The 3 ball. Hits a 3-pointer. Dorsey's got 5 points.
If he gets that kind of space on the perimeter, you know it's going in.
Here's Poirier. Five on the clock. Pass to Smits. Rebounded by Joseph.
Well, that's a tough matchup for the offense there. It's a low probability on that shot.
Here's Hall. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. The home team calls timeout. Here's Lloyd. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
Kept alive. Second chance effort. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Papagiannis. Here's Dorsey. We've got 1:48 left in the third. The rebound by Swider.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Knocks down the long J. 5 points in the game.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Here's Ntilikina. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Here's Larkin. And it's all from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Dorsey. This one for three. Papagiannis grabs a miss. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Swider. Sinks it from distance.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass. Right where it needed to be.
Here's Ntilikina. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's his first trip to the line. And he drops the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
.27 seconds left in the third. Larkin no good.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, it's simple math. You've got to limit teams to one shot on your defensive end and then give yourself extra possessions when you have the ball.
Here's Peters. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Peters has got 6 points. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Larkin. Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Sends it home from three-point land. Papagiannis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Ntilikina. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Fires the three, and that one's good. Vezenkov.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Here's Larkin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Ntilikina. And there's the drive. First free throw is good. And with the new two-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind giving them some extra time to process during the draft.
Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. The shot by Fournier, no good.
It's just not his night from the three. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Papagiannis. The three is up. Jones grabs the board.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And here is Fournier to the middle. Here's Vezenkov. 6 on the shot clock with the drive. And he bangs it home with one hand.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Lloyd. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Pass to Ward. Now, Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Here's Papagiannis. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Jones grabs the board. Pass to Ntilikina. He takes it in. Here's Ward. That three's off the mark. And that's an intentional foul. So both teams changing it up here. So it's the home team now. Here's Courtney. The rebound by Vezenkov. And here's Morris. Let's go with a three. No good. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
You know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pass to Courtney. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he's good on the second. Now Fournier. Pass to Ward. Morris on the wing. Gets an open look and hits him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
The shake. Here's Poirier. The jump hook. The rebound by Hall. Morris outside. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. From deep three-point range. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now. To the inside. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Fournier touched it last.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Launches a 3. Fournier with a rebound.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's Peters. He drops it from range.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots. Will it go? Gets the 3 to fall. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Morris outside. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
The visiting club takes the win.